Kia ora e te whānau. Welcome to this beautiful space of remembrance. We're here beaming from First Light, and we're here on behalf of the Galactic Grandmothers of Mu from Aotearoa, First Light. And this is a circle on behalf of the Global Grandmothers Council Network, which is a constellation that we're a part of. And we're here as wisdom keepers, beaming to you from down under, codes from First Light and the sacred songs of Earth's original song. So we're here to weave together these roots of remembrance and these roots of what we're here to share, the inclusion, the blooming, the star blossoming that we're coming into. So without further ado, I would love to give a little cleansing ceremony to open the space. We have our other grandmothers with us from the Galactic Grandmothers of Mu, and I am your host, Nanny T, Te Raukura Turuki, here to share and opening the space of grace, clearing our fields above us, below us, before us, behind us, within us, and without us. And today we are voicing the remembrance of Mu, of her original star song, and the rekindling of the primordial light that we're here to beam with Sophia, and the original coding. So would love to share with our first grandmother, Anhara Celestia Astaria, Anhara Sundari, sorry. And over to you, dear sister. Kia ora.
Wow, it's such a pleasure to be part of this space and just to share my work that I'm doing. So you know my name already, but I live around the Lake Taupo, which is in the middle of the North Island in Aotearoa, New Zealand. I'm a Galactic Grandmother of Mu and an Earth Grid activator and a multi-D awakener. So these are my kind of jobs that I do, teaching new Earth consciousness. So I like collaborating with people and initiating and sharing of knowledge. That's how we grow together. So I am actually a grandmother of 13 grandchildren and one great-grandchild who actually lives in Australia now. So I'm needing a lot of connection there online to, I miss it so much. So basically a lot of the things that I do daily, I have daily karakia, I do smudging, and I do cord cutting, stuff like that, keep, moving into really where I want to be in the next moment, channeling my higher self, and I do chants and rituals. So that's what I do daily. I'm trying to grow myself and release the things that I no longer need. I'm a facilitator, a teacher. I'm an ancient sound healer using many, many different instruments. So I do a lot of healing locally, one-on-one, but also I'm a part of another group of healers, and we do the markets and festivals together. I also do a lot of festival work with Te Raukura and the other grandmothers at different times. We go and we present ourselves there and we help the people with the modalities that we have to share. I'm a frequency worker and I do a lot of body work, massage, deep tissue massage, sounding, crystal healing, and I work with pure essential oils. My big thing is that I feel at this time on the planet, I'm a grandmother mentor. So I love to help people, and I have a lot of tools in my kitty, my basket, and I like to give people tools. That's one big thing, because if you give them tools, they are able to help themselves. It's like give a man a fish, you feed them for a day, show them how to fish, and you feed them for a lifetime, right? I'm very active in my community. So, yeah, I'm part of Taupo Spiritual Collective, something we've been growing up to 300 members now. And we are bringing all the healers forward, and we might have a healing night, and we've got guest speakers all about self-help, consciousness type topics. Part of the local Reiki group. I've got another group, a Tuesday group, and we actually meet with different wahine that live on the outskirts of Taupo. And this is a day to give back to the healers so that we can replenish our baskets. Also take people to sacred sites and show them around, do karakia and initiate them into these portals. I'm at the markets every weekend. I do readings and hand massage, and work with essential oils, share essential oils to help people with their emotional body. Like I said, with the big events, we do the Galactic Grandmothers of Mu, but I also am a part of New Earth ethical workshops and festivals. Anyone that wants to come into town, they call me up and I'm always there. I'll show up and I see things through to the end. And I do work in the Kopu Temple with Te Raukura, and we do whare tangata healing, training, and I assist with other teachings and trainings as well. I love writing posts. I'm like a little oracle, and I love sharing what I'm channeling as well as what I'm collectively receiving from other people. But a lot of what I'm feeling and what's going on in my life, so I like to write about that and get it out into the quantum field. Where I am part of the weekly Galactic Grandmothers of Mu lives. So researching our topics that we need to bring forward as the grandmothers and how we can help the future generations. So a lot of my mahi is clearing old junk, old files, old everything's out of our body, out of our energy field, and bringing in the new consciousness, new earth. So I do like to share Indigenous teachings that are value teachings, teaching people values. That's something that I really love to do. And what else can I say? Just basically coming from our aroha, from our heart, and trying to be a better person. So that's about it for me. Much aroha, putting down the rako.
Beautiful, sister. That's amazing work that you're doing. And yes, and I can definitely attest to our sister being that, because we've done many a temple, many an events, many gatherings, so much stuff, and I just can't believe how much it's grown, the local community that she's started. It's just growing from strength to strength. So, and yeah, can have to book in to get a hold of this wahine these days. So, thank you, sister, for all that you do to tend the roots of Aotearoa First Light. Kia ora. It is very, it is very much witnessed. And our beautiful sister, Granny Helen. Kia ora, sis.
Oh, kia ora, e te whānau, and thank you so much for holding space so that we can share our wisdom with all those that are attuned to this frequency. So I'm Granny Helen, Helen Craddock. I am a I am a mother energy. I am born under the stars of the Pleiades and Venus, and I carry that Mother Earth energy. So that is primarily my roots here. Definitely primordial water and dragon energy, dragon fire, um, global grandmother, galactic grandmother, grandmother in the physical. I have four grandchildren, and yes, my focus is primarily on that nurturing energy I am a water carrier and a earth connector. I sing in the ley lines like my sister Anhara. I'm a sound frequency energy worker in my clinic business. So I work a lot with the frequencies of cymatones, which is based on cymatics, and the work of Hans Jenny. Also, based on also Raymond Rife. So I work with those energies. I'm a big picture person. I see the big picture. I am able to connect. So I'm a connector as well. So I connect with the different groups and I bring those groups into connection with each other as well. So that's one of my jobs here as well. I do lots of water ceremony and lots of connecting with the earth realm herself. Being an earth child and a naturopath, so I work with earth anyway. I'm always working with the plants, the stones, especially. I've got a very strong connection with the mineral kingdom, which I use a lot in my ceremonies and also in my work. I work a lot with crystals as well. Um, I help with the ceremonies when we go to gatherings. So I'm one of the priestesses that help guide you through our beautiful portal of the star map. And I'm also there in that mothering capacity for any of our whānau in our group that need nurturing or any sort of special care. Um, I take that role really seriously. I had a journey myself with the mothering energy. So, yeah, that's really, really important to me. And I feel that we need to bring back that beautiful energy, that divine feminine energy into the space that we're creating for New Earth. And I'm very focused on that space, community, bringing together everybody for healing. Like I said, a connector. What else can I tell you? Yeah, I'm a seeder. I like to plant seeds and allow people to grow their own beautiful magical gardens, and I help to guide that. I'm here as more an empowerment person than anything else. So I won't tell you what to do, but I lead by example. So I use my own healing. I've had quite a dramatic healing journey myself, so I use my own experience to guide others on that path. Um, but yes, like I said, very much the connector, very much the seeder. It's all about the first for me, which is why I live in the country of first light, first water, first stone. So yes, there's no coincidences that I am in that space. And I live on the east coast of New Zealand, so I'm living under my stars of the Pleiades. I'm living under the placement of Venus, and yeah, holding that space on the east coast to bring in that beautiful energy here. So yeah, that's pretty much me in a in that little space. I don't think there's anything else that I'm really connected to that, like I said, the natural world, animals as well. So I have a lot of interaction with animals as well. They just seem to migrate into my field, especially the manu, the birds, and the insect kingdom. So yeah, I'm very, very, very much an earth and water child, and yeah, really love to walk the rose line as well, which is that beautiful mothering energy, and bring back the frequencies of Mother Mary and her teachings and the Magdalena frequencies. So, Hathor is another one of my guides. Again, it's all surrounding that beautiful mothering, nurturing energy that we're missing out on. So that's what I bring. So thank you so much for the space. Kia ora.
Oh, kia ora, beautiful sisters, beautiful grandmothers. Yes, it really is time for the grandmother's sharings because she's been hidden, she's been suppressed. The feminine's been very much suppressed for a very long time. And here I just wanted to share too that we are, as the Galactic Grandmothers of Mu, are really here to anchor that peace trail, the Aio, which are the four pillars of Mu, which is the four potencies of the Aio peace trail, which is love, peace, joy and truth. And those four pillars are very key to the journey that we're on. We're also here to anchor the beauty way, which is connected to the rose line as well. And I see the connection of that being through Venus. And now Venus is an interesting planet because, yeah, this is one of the reasons why we've gone very galactic now, because we're now looking at the interstellars to show us the way. Of course, we have all the planets within us, and the interstellar consciousness that's come in is awakening us up from the inside out. So we are the living representation of the universe inside of ourselves, which is expressed outside. And we see ourselves as being more of an ascension process now than an ascension. We're not going out of ourselves, rather that we're going more inward and recognizing how we're a key player and a key to unlock the gates of this next frequency, which is here to free the planet from its present day enslavement, but also the patriarchy and that claiming of authority over another. So we used to be quite political when the first PSYOP took place, when the first World PSYOP took place, and we did tend to stand on picket lines and wave placards and make a noise. But the deeper we went on the journey, the deeper we went into the peace trail, the more we were able to step back and come into a state of grace, which felt really necessary with all the others that were doing the work there for us. So now we can stand back and just observe and be the witness of that. We don't have to be politically involved. It's actually really important that we stay quite neutral and just be the observer of this reality field and help raise the consciousness rather than get too involved in the war itself. So yeah, we are here to be the voices of that remembrance of Mu, the original imprint of humanity. And when we talk about the first light, it literally is the first spark of creation. Before we were flesh, before we were told what we are, we were light. And so this is the first light being rekindled, this is the first flame being reactivated. We also carry the force of the first flame, which is the Ahika Roa, along with the other portal of ourselves, which is over in Hawaii Nui. We're Hawaii Roa, and Hawaii Nui is Hawaii, so it's pretty close, but we're quite separated as well. But this is the original landmass of Mu before it sunk, before the super wave came over, and before Atlantis used its crystalline weaponry to crash the field, to crash the feminine grid. We are now resurrecting that grid. So there's a big responsibility with the work that we're doing. We are all channels of this. So all us three, and there are others as well. We have another few sisters who are working with the Kopu frequency, resurrecting the ancient portal of the feminine womb and the parthenogenesis of the Pohi priestesses, which are the upcoming younger generation. And we also have another galactic sister who is restoring the ancient star whakapapa, the ancient lineage. And she talks about Aotearoa being, her name's Carmel Riley, but the Aotearoa frequency holding the opposite to what the world is actually claiming to be true in terms of our astrology. So because we're born in the southern hemisphere, we're actually the opposite sign to what we're sign polar here. So if you're actually a Capricorn, for example, I'll just use my sign as a reference, you're either Cancer or Leo on, in actual reality. So it's really interesting. She's really resurrected some stuff, some interesting facets, and that's what I believe a lot of the information that's coming through for us now is all about. It's receiving these deep intelligences, this gnosis that we are only just starting to remember again. And of course it's awakening through these interstellar portals that are opening up for us. And they're not just outside, they're opening inside of us. More consciousness, more awareness. So, and she's bringing in the ancient the ancient lineage of gods through the sky, the arcs, the ancient arcs, the archangels, the angelic connection with ourselves. We are going through a threshold now where we're embodying our angelic self, our atua self, and we can choose and morph with every consciousness that we are deciding to work with and weave with at this time. And so for myself personally, I hold weekly Mu Magician temples, which are hosted by the Galactic Grandmothers of Mu, and it's teaching people about their own inner magic. We are guided through multiple processes, including some dance, prayers, rituals, therapies. We go on an astral journey. It's all very inward, and discovering the inner journey. The journey is within. The sapphire flame of truth and love is within us. We're also rekindling the primordial consciousness around the sapphire, Sophia, one and the same, and feeling her connection to that wheel of love and forgiveness, which is the ancient primordial consciousness that connects in with everything. And so, we're here to help reclaim our sovereignty, our true sovereignty of that feminine F-bomb, that force, that flame, that fire, that freedom. And there's a direct link with Venus in this. Venus is a huge gateway. She's here to help us reclaim our crown, our original crown, which was before any psyops took place, before patriarchy. We were connected to the twin flame of this planet, which is Venus. That's the twin sister. And this is also what this timeline's all about as we go into Te Kore, the womb part of creation, and the opening of especially the recent full moon, which was the Gemini twin and the twin flame, and especially while Venus, Kopu, is in the underworld phase, there's a lot that's come up through the womb, through the intelligence of the womb, not just the feminine womb, but the masculine womb as well. So we're connecting the masculine and the feminine womb, which creates the whole Merkaba, just those two. One's a downward-facing pyramid, the other one's an upward-facing pyramid. The masculine womb's here, the female womb's down in the lower belly. Bring them together in the heart, and boom, you've got the Merkaba, the chariot of fire, the chariot of light. And so, there's a lot happening. It's a full ascension. We're also here to, to bring the Hawaii Tapu map back on the map, And there's lots of other maps that coincide, that overlap the map. We do know of at least 3 others, but there's more coming. You know, apparently there's 16 maps that it all connects into. So the Hawaii Tapu map is a very powerful portal. And for anybody interested, please reach out because we'd love to share more. It activates us as the living pillars of Mu, the living Pounamu. And Pounamu is probably the most precious stone we have here in this country. It is also believed to be the first stone that was ever crafted from the help of all the primordials to show us the way as one of the main pathways. It's made out of 144 million year old petrified water. And so, you know, that in itself is a whole vibration of the first consciousness of creation right there, of form in stone. And so, yeah, there's a lot. There's so much more I can share. I'm here to just show up. I like to support people. I like to show up to places. I like to do interviews with people. I like to give and receive interviews. So I've also been asked to do interviews as well. This is one of them. I've been asked to put this interview together. So here we go. Let's bring it. And so yeah, we are here to just keep showing up and just keep beaming our light and being the living medicine, because it's not outside of ourselves. And this is one of the keys that we must remember. Let our walk be sacred. Let this dialogue of remembrance just keep flowing from the plasma waters that's flowing through us. Let the reunion of timelines take place. We're going back to the future now on this whole ascension process. And it's like the Ouroboros, the snake that swallows its own tail. We're back around to the first gulp of its tail. And let this be a reclamation at the speed of love and forgiveness. So, Whānau, are there any final words that any of the other grandmothers would like to share before we sign off from First Light?
I do have the map on my t-shirt, so I think I perhaps should just stand up and share with everyone what we are bringing forward. So I don't know if you can see that, but this is part of what we offer. So I just thought that would be something that everybody might like to investigate, and perhaps if they feel called to, come and learn some more about the codings on the map. And I'm actually wearing the codings whenever I wear this shirt. So it is a very potent medicine. So yeah, just thought to share that with everybody.
Beautiful, sister. Thank you so much.
And I'm just, we are one fractal of the diamond, and I'm so happy to come together with all the sisters and brothers and to walk together hand in hand, and to co-create this new reality and, reclaim our sovereignty and live peace and love. Yeah, that's it really. Peace, love and truth. Aho.
Kia ora. And just a side note there about the Tāne, about the men. We welcome the Tāne in as well, and we have many Tāne in the Galactic Grandmothers of Mu group. We have our chief, Mal Minotaur, who is he's a peace chief as well, who's up in America, and he is leading out in different ways, but he's part of our group. We have all sorts of leaders, Tāne leaders in our group, and I'm a mother of sons and grandsons primarily, So, yeah, I mostly have grandsons, so I welcome all the men in the flow because we need you. We need your Modi, your strength, and your witnessing right now. And it's, with the Shakti Shiva, it's through Shiva stands witness and holds presence while she creates. So that's an important co-creation that happens right there. So that's us, whānau. We are so happy to be sharing this message of hope, of love, of at the speed of love and forgiveness. And may we blossom and bloom and co-create some more with you all in the future. In the meantime, ka kite anō. Mā te wā.